Yo, what's up, guys? It's Raphael Neven. You did something today.
Yes, we went to Frankfurt, got third place with at the Frankfurt regional. Had a little bit over 200 participants. It was really fun. First real event since Brazil in 2020 basically. Like an event with actually a big amount of players. So really enjoyed it. Played Swordsoul, not really because this is the first time I played this deck. I wanted it was a bit weird thing because you're normally I was playing birds, but at the American Remote YCS they decided to change this ruling with Recital and Nightingale that normally you use the effect and then you kick all your monsters into their monsters and then you don't take any damage because of Nightingale and they will still take the damage. But they changed that ruling that neither player takes any damage, so that entire OTK and the cute stuff you can do on a Mystic Mine and stuff is all it doesn't work anymore. And at the yesterday evening, the head judge let me know on Facebook that is how they would rule it as well. So they want to play birds, and I actually kind of want to play maybe Invoked or something, but because my friend Luke Parr is really doing really well with it, but I forgot all of those cards. Forgot actually a lot of cards. So this was the only deck I had, but it performed really well. It's not that easy to play as I thought. And I was looking. I got a lot of help from people in WAF Discord, especially Ivan. Big shout out to him. So yeah, let's just get into it. It's fairly standard. I'm just not gonna explain anything. I think it shouldn't be explained. 3 Ecclesia, 3 Moe, 2 Taya, 3 Long 1 for the Sword Souls. Then we have triple Vishuda, triple Ashuna, 2 Adhara, and the 1 Shitana.
So we talked about this a little bit because we were both on triple Adhara at the start, and I was on the Fire Tenyi.
Yeah, so Adhara is pretty good. I just kind of I was playing free, but due to space issues, I did cut it down. But I might try more Adharas in the future. So the level 4 you play, the fire one of course is good if you go for Baxia with the token, because then you have 2 spins instead of 1, which does come up. But this card on its own, if the end Chichao set the trap outs that entire those 2 interrupts, because you would go summon, make Monk, then kick Monk into Chichao, then it dies, then you use this, banish it, reborn Monk, and then the secondary part of the effect is that you pop the monster that killed your Monk, so you pop the Chichao, and then you attack directly with Monk. So you outed the monster negate, and the trap is now dead if you don't have another worm, of course. So this card on its own does a lot, which is why the WAF people convinced me that this one is the better one. Yeah, so that's for the Tenyis. Tenyis are the Tenyis make this really fun, and also really good going second. And if it wasn't for Dimensional Barrier, I think you would even play this as a blind second deck. That seems really appealing to me. But because of Dimensional Barrier, it's not really possible. I mean, Protos, hope you get banned. Card's stupid. Free Ash. This was kind of last minute because I was trying stuff like talents to have a maximum for going first gas kind of engine, but also going second in the mirror. Talents is really good. It's not very good against combo, but the idea with the main deck was that we just kind of ignore combo because Swordsoul is so represented and Birch is kind of falling off, especially I think after this ruling as well. Birch is just a lot less represented than Swordsoul, and almost everything else is mid range. So talents is just very good, but last minute I changed it to Ash. Also got convinced by the people in the Discord. And to be fair, I also thought I'm going to a German regional, so I will play against some rogue decks as well, which Ash is just very solid against all of those random decks. I played against Eldritch, for example, so I was glad I had this in my deck. Spells, triple circle, double vessel. I was trying triple vessel as well, and I did like it, but I had to cut stuff for space.
So what's the reason for Vessel being in the deck? Because everyone cut it, and now, at least in my Swordsoul matchup, I thought everyone was playing it again.
Yeah, I'm not sure why people are cutting it. I think it also becomes a lot better if you play both, and not just circle. And yeah, like this deck, like I mean, this card definitely gives like a lot more options to play with like Tenyi. It also like helps out certain stuff like randomly it can help you like out certain like win our Tikaboo sometimes. And like you don't even always send the Tenyis. Like if you already have like the Tenyis play in your hand, like you already have like Alhara and level 7 access, you just send like either like Taya or Moi to like start playing with them. If you don't open the Swordsoul engine, like you can just dig for it. So I think these cards are like, and Circle's kind of like staple like right now
Dodge
because
hand traps,
yeah,
search
you
Protoss.
just dodge everything, and like it's very stupid. And it's really good that you can like go activate the trap and then target 2 in one of your own field, and then chain it, and then it still resolves because it doesn't say like those targets.
Did you drop dodge droplet with it? Because I did it like twice this tournament.
What do you mean? Like
For example, you activate
you,
Chisho
oh,
or
yeah,
something.
you activate this, and then like droplet anything away. You mean that?
No. When they're playing,
Yeah.
like you negate something with Shisha, for example, they
Yeah.
droplet, don't discard a spell.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that came
That
up so
happens
much
as
for me.
well. Yeah. Someone tried to do it against me, but I actually discarded a spell. But
Nice.
yeah, that also like comes up, I guess. Yeah. Triple emerge, triple desires necessary like a mid range deck like this. Triple droplet. I don't know if this is staple, but like all my friends were playing it. I'm glad I did too because it's very degenerate in the mirror, and it does. It's one of the few cards you can draw against birds game 1, I guess, if they start, which is good to have. Yeah, big fan. Play 2 Imperum. So I had 39 cards, and I kind of wanted either like the Imperms or the Talents, but after siding, I still wanted to have like at least 14 to 15 like going second cards, possibly if I play against heavy combo. So that's why like I opted with the Imperm over the tactics, and also I only have 2 Americans. So, you know. And the last card is Blackout. I actually tried 2 of those, and I really like it because you can just banish it out of the deck with Chi Chao and just get another token to like start playing if you first like Moi or something got negated. Like I'm really scared of banishing it off like the desires, but like again space like.
Space is also the reason like you didn't play the Reborn spell, right? Because we talked about it a little
Yeah,
bit.
I also think that card, especially if you play Vessel, like that's something I want to try out. But like I said, this was the first time I played it. But the Reborn spell, like there were definitely scenarios that you could like do more with the Reborn spell as well in your deck. But like space is kind of an issue like now because there's so many cards I want to play. Actually, this is very stable. I think this is the actually you should play if you don't play like Hulk or Rodon and stuff like that. Chi Chao, Omega's actually kind of like good. To like scout what they're playing if you and also like a side gamma and stuff like that. But this is actually like one of the flex spot, I guess. I think all the other cards you have to play. Baxia, Yazi, Triple Monk, you have to play this. Glad I convinced you. Shaman.
Trade Guide's kind of better though. Did it come up for you, honestly, Triple Monk?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
Bruh.
This is the only card I didn't make a lot, but I do think you can like actually. Yeah, I told you when he flipped D-Berry, I was doing OTK. Then that's when like the Triple Monk came up. It was not even the only time. Like against Eldritch when I was grinding, I just needed to make Monk every turn. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, this card is also like, I don't know, it doesn't come up that much. So like I guess this is another flex ball, but
I feel like I didn't make either of those either, but it's.
What, these?
I don't know what else you would play. Yeah. Like
yeah, I mean, they could be Hulk and Rodon, I guess.
Yeah,
but
fair.
like, yeah. Or they could be like,
Like the Makaba package, right?
yeah, Makaba, Nova, and then yeah. So like, if you get Maximus, I also like that a lot. Like, if you expect a lot of invoke, you can just like put Maximus and, put Makaba and Nova in there, so you end up with Makaba on the field. Side deck, yeah, like I said, I forgot a lot of my cards, so like I had to borrow a driver. Smile. Gamma's a lot. I mean, Gamma's still like the best hand trap going second against like combo. In the mirror, I would still side it, but it's sometimes kind of weird when I have circle. Like it does, it's a lot better than of course Imperm and stuff because it still negates. But it's often not enough to like stop their turn, and especially because everyone like. Alright, like most people I played against played a heavy Tenyi line, so they would go like Moye, Chain, and they would go like Circle, Tribute, and then like just start playing with the Tenyi. So
Yeah.
it's not as devastating anymore like it used to be. That's like because like in the beginning, like I used to like always go Gamma and they would pass turn. That's why I thought it was such a shit deck. But now that people actually play like Circle and Vessel and like a heavier Tenyi lines, it's a lot better.
It's
But
mainly there for combo, right?
But yeah, it's mainly there for
Yeah.
like stuff like birds and stuff because this is the best card against birds, I guess. Dark Ruler is kind of last minute. We talked about this, right? Like,
Yeah.
I don't think the bird deck plays off anymore. So that makes this card like quite good as well. I didn't really want to play Droll, but yeah. So like this is just like
I mean, with Bexia, you could just Dark Ruler clear the whole field.
yeah, exactly. Like it's fairly good in this deck. Like this is another card that goes very well with your engine.
Yeah, I saw people main it as well.
Yeah, I think drop is a little bit better to main because if you go first, it's still like an interrupt. Free Cosmic, which was fairly good as well. I played against Eldritch, so like of course it shined a lot there.
Yeah, same for me. I played against 2 Eldritch, and they had like the King of Sky Prison on the field the whole time.
Yeah, me too. So,
Yeah, the Cyclone was kind of nutty there.
Yeah. 3-dimensional barrier. This card ruins the format. I hope this... It won't get banned, but like it would be really good for the game if it gets banned. Because this deck, like, is... If like this card in Pro doesn't exist, like this is actually such a fun, like, skillful mirror, I think.
Yeah.
But the fact that this does exist, like, if you, after siding, you know to go first, like you can't blind second or whatever, you can't do any cute stuff. Like,
You have to side and reboot and stuff, yeah.
I actually had to win, like, I won a game with reboot because, like, he just buried me and he got rebooted, but, like, that's such a stupid reason to, like, having to side it, just because, like, he's gonna have 4 traps in his deck and 3 of them blow me out. I don't know, like, I really wanted to see this card banned, also because when we get the Despia Alba stuff, this card is gonna be very toxic, just for the same reason, but you just call fusion, and like you just like it's gonna destroy mirrors, and take a lot of skill out of it. So like I hope they ban it, but like they probably won't have the foresight to do it. Order, this card should just not be here. Reboot, this card should be at free because you know. Yeah, that's all. Shoutouts to Team Jobber, Duelist Academy, the Patreon. I know there are not a lot of events, but yeah, if you wanna still like work on like getting better at Yu-Gi-Oh, check us out. We also have a lot like great content and stuff. WAF, all my friends that helped me with Swordsoul last minute. I think it's a pretty cool deck. I might like keep playing it. Depends of course what the Forbidden Limit is gonna do. But I don't expect them to like murder this deck. I think they will just take out the Protos. And hopefully, like, bury or something.
De-bury,
yeah. So, yeah, I think this deck is gonna, like, probably evolve a bit more. And, yeah, it's pretty exciting, I guess.
Alright, thank you very much for your profile. 3rd place. And, yeah, catch you next time.